What is up, everyone? Guys, listen up. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the latest changes to the new Sickle from the new WARBOND and the nerfs and buffs in general to both Ultimatum and the new Sickle as well. So we're going to break everything down. I'm going to show you guys different clips. I'm going to explain exactly the changes that have happened to these weapons. So let's get right into it. Now the weapon functions like this. 0 to 25% heat. What's going to happen is it's not going to be medium armor pen. After 25% heat is reached, it's going to be AP3. And once you hit 91% heat rate, after that, it's going to be AP4. Now, this means that you can destroy hulks, you can destroy chargers, all that kind of stuff, which is kind of wild. And we are going to be taking a look at some absolutely insane clips with this weapon. Now, a lot of people are really upset that they took away the medium armor pen at the beginning of the charge up of the heat for the weapon, which I absolutely understand. And this also showcases that many people right now are kind of missing a good AR, a good medium armor pen AR within the game. And that's why this was so loved right away when this weapon dropped in, because everybody just wanted to play this weapon. It just feels like an extremely good AR that had medium armor pen. Once again, that makes absolute sense. But there's definitely a few things now after the change that can be considered huge buffs if used correctly with this weapon. And once you build around it, the fact that you can melt hulks on the bot side, which is absolutely insane, by the way. Like, I'm going to show you some footage and you'll see, and I'm talking like one person is shooting these hulks and they get destroyed. So overall, do I think it's a more of a buff than a nerf? It's going to depend. If you do put in the time and get used to the weapon, the fact that you can now destroy enemies that are AP4 is huge. That said, there's a payoff there because you really need to build into this weapon right now. You do need that fire armor. You do need the right booster and so on. Now, one thing that they can do for the Sickle is obviously completely remove the fact that it doesn't have a medium armor pen at the beginning. That's going to be up to them. That's what I would do, right? Like, if it's me, I would just take it away and let people enjoy a great medium armor pen weapon. If the argument is going to be, but dude, why would I use any other AR ever? Well, the answer is you shouldn't be in the first place. Like, ARs are not good. They're just not good. Their ammo economy is horrible. And there's a bunch of better weapons that you can use. And if the argument is going to be, well, then I'll use the supply backpack and then the ARs are good. Well, if you're using the supply backpack, use the Scorcher, because it's going to be 10 times better than any of the ARs there is in the game, or just in general, any of the energy weapons, or for example, the crossbow with the supply backpack. All of those weapons are going to be 10 times better than ARs anyway. So that's not really a valid argument there, unless you just have fun with the ARs, which is absolutely fine. And if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do that. But there's really no reason to use ARs. I'm just trying to be honest here, okay? And in that case, the double-edged Sickle being good from the start doesn't really hurt the AR life, because there is no AR life. I'm just trying to be honest on the highest difficulty, right? So that's what I would do. However, if they do not want to do that, what I would do is decrease it to 0 to 10%. So meaning it would start medium pen from 10% instead of 25%. Now listen, I come from games where build crafting was a big thing and it was always a give and take. So you would sacrifice something to get more. So for me, the double-edged Sickle, yes, it sucks that it starts at 25%, but it's not a game changer, because I feel like the other part of the weapon that got changed, which is the AP4, is way more valuable than what happened for the 0 to 25% of the weapon. People want a good AR with good ammo economy that deals with shit. That's 100% what it is. Before we take a look at the clips that I have for you guys, and you're going to love those, trust, let's take a look at the Ultimatum. The nerf on this one was rather direct, right? So now you're not going to be able to utilize some perks on the armor, which means that at all times you're going to have only 2 shots on this weapon. You can't go up to 3. And on top of that, once you start, no matter what you're using, booster, whatever it is, you're always going to start with 1 in the mag. And then you're going to have to find some ammo around the map or use your supply to get the second one loaded, so that so that you'll be able to run around with 2 shots. Obviously, all of us would be fine if it's left with 3. Nobody's against that. The more ammo you have, the more fun, the better it is. However, I do understand why they would drop it to 2. This is a secondary weapon that deals 4,500 damage. You can literally one-shot Bile Titans and just destroy everything within the game. The explosion radius is great. It feels good. Once you get used to it, you're not going to be missing your shots either. So for me personally, this was not a surprise. Do I think it's the end of the world? No. Am I still going to be using this weapon nonstop? Absolutely, because it has made some builds ridiculous now because you now have a secondary weapon that can take out the strongest targets in the game at any moment. And that alone makes the build crafting and loadout crafting so interesting in this game. Okay, now let's take a look at some of the clips against the Hulks. And once you see these clips, you will really understand why I think that the AP4 addition to the weapon is so much more valuable than the changes that happened to the first 25% of the weapon. So let's take a look at this clip. This is me and FaZe. So he's gonna be trying to destroy Hulks. I'm gonna be stunning the Hulks for them. He's using a fire armor, right? Light fire armor, by the way. And then he's also using the new Sickle. So now let's take a look at how fast he can take out these Hulks. Let's take a look. I'm gonna start up the clip. You got two Hulks, I believe, in front of you.
It just shreds through everything, this thing. It's crazy.
You see those two Hulks right in front of him, right? So now I'm gonna stun it for him. You're in a second, I believe. FaZe, I'm gonna stun them for you. Yes, I will. Come here, come to me.
With you.
There you go. Go for it. There's the stun. Now he's gonna start shooting. Watch this. Dead. Yeah, that Hulk is done. Now he's overheated. He's gonna go for the second one. Dead.
That is absolutely not
that is insane. That was two Hulks, guys, in a matter of seconds with a primary weapon. Okay? This is why I think that it is incredible now when it comes to the change of the AP4. That was just a few seconds. And obviously I was stunning the Hulks for him just to make it easier to showcase how much damage it can deal and how fast it can take out the Hulks. But regardless, like, the fact that you can do that with a primary weapon, you couldn't even do that with the Purifier or the crossbow or any of those weapons, right? It's kind of cool. It really is. So that AP4 addition in my books is a huge dub. I personally think it's a great addition. Yes, you got to build into it. Yes, you got to give and take there. But at the same time, is it worth it? In my opinion, it is. Guys, don't forget to show some love to FaZeShifter. I'm going to drop the link to his channel in the description. Now let's take a look at how it deals with chargers. You guys see that it's probably around 90% at this point. Charged up, right? We have stims, everything. Now this guy, I think I have stun nades. Yeah, so let's just take a look at this, right?
Oh, one's dead. Oh, I'm dead.
We're going to stun. Boom. We're going to go for the leg.
Going.
Oh, there we go, chat. We're using light fire armor here. Keep that in mind. I'm going to stun him again here. Going for the leg. Boom, gone.
We got that big bugs variant. Jeez.
And he's dead. That's it.
Got him, right?
That's it.
Yeah, he's dead.
Commander takes me out.
That was.
But I mean, listen, this is a primary weapon, right? And you can directly get through that armor. Now, I'm not saying this is overpowered. I'm not saying this is game breaking, but the ability to do so is actually pretty cool. Now, in this situation, I was just trying to showcase this, so I wasn't really, careful about it. You can play this way better to the point that you stay alive and get the job done without dying here. Okay, now let's take a look at this weapon against a Bile Titan. Unfortunately, I don't have any more stims, so I'm probably going to go down, but watch this, right? It is overheated. We're burning out here. It is what it is.
Pips, are you burning him?
Dead.
No.
I got him.
I saw that.
But I didn't have any.
Your life for that.
Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's be honest.
You're a warrior. I saw that, bro.
I'm a warrior. Thank you, Thick.
Your fart dog's over there.
Thank you, Thick. Now, as I said, you do need to build around this weapon. What I would suggest is running fire armor pretty much at all times in order to use this weapon to its maximum potential, because you do want to be running at that higher end to take advantage of the changes done to the weapon, right? If you're going to be running light fire armor, that is fine. Obviously, medium is even better when we're talking about survivability, or you can go crazy and run the heavy armor with the vitality booster, and that combo right there will give you the ability to use the weapon on that higher end longer compared to any other armor within the game. And when it comes to the ultimatum, this is all I'm going to show you guys. Okay, this is all you need to know right here. Watch this. Look at the distance.
Pips, we spraying this Bio Titan. Never mind.
Oh!
Come on, Pips.
Come
Lock
on,
in,
baby.
lock in. Here, look, look, look.
Oh!
Where's Pips? Where's Pips?
That was sick!
He's next to you.
Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy.
Oh my god!
Look, look. Spray.
Let's go. So yeah, those are my thoughts overall and some ideas that I have for the change of the weapons. So maybe they make the changes, maybe they don't. This is the current situation of these weapons. Make sure to let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you so much for all the love and support. I will see you very, very soon. And until then, stay positive, stay disciplined, and I'll see you all on the next one.